Hi boys and girls, today we're going to go over measurement benchmarks. So it says benchmarks can be used to estimate measurements. And what we know about estimate is that it means that we are going to use our educated guess, our best guess. The chart shows benchmarks for customary units of measurement. Customary units are what we use in the United States. Benchmarks for customary units. You can't really see the pictures because my printer didn't print it out very well, but this is a picture of a license plate and it's about 1 foot. This is a baseball bat and it's about 1 yard. This is a measuring cup, which is about 1 cup. This is a milk jug, which is about 1 gallon. These are some pencils, which are about 1 ounce. And this right here is supposed to be a loaf of bread, which is about 1 pound. Here are some more examples of estimating with customary units. The length of a professional football field is about 1 foot. So you can use feet to measure football fields. You can also use yards. A large fish bowl holds about 1 gallon of water. A box of cereal weighs about 1 pound. The chart shows benchmarks for metric units of measurement. So metric units they use everywhere outside of the United States. So benchmarks of some metric units. This is your finger, so about from this distance to this distance, they're about 1 centimeter. This is a door, so the width of a door is about 1 meter. This is a eyedropper, so it's about 1 milliliter. This is a soda bottle, so it's about 1 liter. So those big soda bottles that we can buy at the grocery store, those are 2 liters. So 1 liter is about half of that. This is a dollar bill, and it's about 1 gram. This is a baseball bat, and it's about 1 kilogram. Here are some examples of estimating with metric units. The width of a large paperclip is about 1 centimeter. A pitcher holds about 1 liter of juice. The three laps around a track is about 1 kilometer. Use benchmarks to choose the customary unit you would use to measure each. So remember, customary is what we use in the United States. So height of a ceiling, we would typically use feet. For the weight of a computer, we would use pounds. Now it says, use benchmarks to choose the metric unit you would use to measure each. So amount of liquid a milk carton holds. So with milk cartons, we would use liters. With distance between 2 cities, we would use meters. All right, now go ahead and flip it over to the back. It says measurement benchmarks. Use benchmarks to choose the customary unit you would use to measure each. Remember, that's what we use in the United States. Height of a door is we measure it by feet, or it would be a foot. So here is a box of some different customary units that we have in the United States. So weight of a table would be, we would use pounds. For the length of a football field, we could use feet or we could use yards. I typically use yards. Amount of liquid a bathtub holds, gallons. Use benchmarks to choose the metric unit you would use to measure each. So the mass of a grasshopper, we would use grams. The amount of liquid a water bottle holds. So this one's a little tricky. We don't really know how big the water bottle is, but if it's a normal size water bottle, like we can get from the grocery store, from like an Ozarka water bottle, that would be, we would use milliliters. But if it's a really, really big one, we would use liters. So I'm going to write big liters, small milliliters. Length of a soccer field, we would use kilometers. Length of a pencil, we would use centimeters. Circle the best estimate, so your best guess. So number 9, it says mass of a chicken egg, 50 grams or 50 kilograms. Well, 50 kilograms is too big, so it would be 50 grams. The length of a car. Well, we can always convert yards and feet. So we can convert yards into feet, and we know that there are 3 feet in 1 yard. So we can multiply 15 times 3. So 5 times 3 is 15. Write our 5, carry our 1. 3 times 1 is 3, plus 1 is 4. So 15 yards is equal to 45 feet, which I don't know about y'all, but we don't have a normal car that is 45 feet. So I'm going to cross that out. 15 feet seems a little bit more reasonable than 45 feet or 15 yards. All right, number 11, amount of liquid a glass holds. So quarts are a little bit too big. Quarts are about the size of a mason jar. So 8 quarts would be basically 8 mason jars. So ounces is a better choice because ounces is smaller. So quarts is too big. Complete the sentence. Write more or less. So a camera has a length of blank than 1 centimeter. So a camera is a lot bigger than 1 centimeter because remember, our finger is about the size of 1 centimeter going this way. So a camera is bigger than that. So it would be more than 1 centimeter. A piano weighs blank than 1 pound. Well, my dog weighs 17 pounds and he is much smaller than a piano. So I know that a piano has to weigh more than 1 pound. All right. Problem solving. Number 14, it says, what is the better estimate for a mass of a textbook? 1 gram or 1 kilogram? All right, so we're looking for the mass of a textbook. And the better estimate, is it 1 gram or 1 kilogram? Well, we said that the mass of a grasshopper, we would use grams. And grasshoppers are a lot smaller than textbooks. Textbooks are at least the size of my notebook paper right here and a lot heavier. So it would be closer to 1 kilogram than 1 gram. All right, what is the better estimate for the height of a desk? 1 meter or 1 kilometer? Well, think of our desks at school that we use. Is it the size? So we said that soccer field is about the size that we use kilometers. So soccer fields are pretty big. So would we use a kilometer to measure the height of our desks at school or meters? Because if a meter, the width of a door is at least 1 meter. So our desk would be closer to 1 meter than 1 kilometer. Because meters are smaller than kilometers. All right, well, that's it for today. I will talk with y'all tomorrow.